Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my new video. My name is AJ and I'm going to take you through my new video about this woman who's claimed rape in a Uyghur camp, concentration camp. And I'm going to be debunking her claims and prove that it's all fake and it's all lies. So a lot of videos have not done this. Not many people have actually. I have looked around on YouTube. So this will be a first. So you are getting an absolute exclusive from me. I'm going to go through interviews from a couple of sources. One is from Uyghur, the most anti-Chinese YouTube channel there is. I think it's called Gravitas Uyghur or something. It's in India and they are so anti-Chinese, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm also be going through another BBC documentary as well, so I'll go through both videos for you. So without further ado guys, before I start, don't forget to like, subscribe, do whatever you can to promote this channel and promote this video, share whatever you can on your social media, Chinese social media, very much appreciated. And if you really like this video, then consider joining my Patreon or consider buying me coffee, because as you know, a lot of my videos do not get funded because talking about pro-Chinese, pro-China does get you defunded. So I am at a disadvantage. But anyway, I like to carry on talking the truth for you guys, and I think it's more important to speak the truth. But I do need your help as well, and I do need your help in promoting the channel and getting the truth more out there to more people. So without further ado guys, so let's start with this video, and I'm going to play it and I'm going to go through it step by step. So let's play this and see what she says.
Girls would be taken away and only brought back days later. I saw girls lose their sanity because of it. And then I myself was taken, along with another woman. I was tortured with an electric stick pushed inside my genital tract. I could hear the other woman's screams in the next room. I knew the guards were raping her.
So okay guys, so this evidence she gave in some tribunal, I think it was some tribunal in London about Uyghurs and Uyghur rapes and stuff. So they got this from there, but it's the same evidence they use in other Uyghur tribunals as well. So they use her face, and I think she's one of the only faces out who is publicly talking about this. But a lot of people don't know this, but she is living in the US and she has been trying to claim asylum in the US, and because she's claimed these ridiculous stories, the US has given her a visa and a passport to stay in US. She's also got a lot of money. She's getting a lot of money from this story as well. A lot of kind of media outlets like the BBC is paying her a lot of money, so she's affording a lot of luxurious goods. She's living in a nice property. So you see guys, sometimes lying does pay, and not many people have questions why she's lying about this, but obviously some people would do anything. They'll even sell their own mother to live in the US. I don't know why, but they would. There are people out there, they would lie out their teeth. They will sell their own children for a bit of money. Some people there are out there, whether it's a man, whether it's a woman. But this woman in particular, you got to give her an Oscar for her performance, really. I mean, if a woman has gone through a lot of rape, especially in these concentration camps, it sounds like a very distressing experience. She sheds no tears. She's trying to force herself to cry. She looks like she's really forcing herself to cry, but no tears are coming out. She's really is a bad performer, guys. Come on. I mean, but if you see this video, you will see how much of a liar she is. She's pretty much put herself in a little corner, and not many media outlets have picked this up. So let's continue this, shall we? So let's carry on with the video, guys. See what you think.
Pushed inside my genital tract. I could hear the other woman's screams in the next room. I knew the guards were raping her. After that, she never stopped crying. One time an order came. All the women had to be sterilized or fitted with an IUD. Many young women were crying.
So okay, so let's go back for a second, shall we? So the first thing she says is, first thing she says here, girls would be taken away and only brought back days later. I saw girls lose their sanity because of it. And then I myself was taken along with another woman. So she was taken with another woman, right? Okay. So next statement from her. I was tortured with an electric stick pushed inside my genital tract. I could hear the other woman scream in the next room. I knew the guards were raping her. So hang on a second. At no time here she says that she was being raped, right? At no point here does she say she was raped, because the word rape is when a man's sexual organs go inside of you, or you are forced to perform sexual acts with a man of the opposite sex. That's rape, right? So at no point does she say here she was raped, but she does say that her friend in the other room was raped. But if this was a court of law, guys, I mean, look at the evidence. I can hear the other woman screams in the next room. I knew the guards were raping her. Okay, so she heard some screams in the other room. How does she know she was being raped? She could have been screaming because again, the guards were probably torturing her, but it's not rape, right? So how does she know the guards were raping her if she doesn't see it? If it's in another room, all she can hear is the sound. So if this was a court of law, do you think this is going to stand? No, right? So rest of the stuff is she just chats gibberish, talking about women had to be fitted with an IUD, sterilized and stuff like that, which makes no sense, guys. I mean, if you're in a prison concentration camp, the last thing they want to do is fit this inside you, right? So then she says at the end, this is the funny bit, I still did not feel free. One day I saw a former cellmate. She had survived, but she was dead inside, completely finished by the rapes. How does she know? How does she know she was raped? Oh god. So the government's goal is to destroy everyone. I mean, look at the wording here. The government's goal is to destroy everyone. You know, it's not just Uyghurs, it's not Chinese people, it's everyone in the world. That's their goal, right? And they're going to start with her. Is that what she's saying? Is that what she's saying? Okay, so let's go back to another video that she made.
There was 3 men. Not 1, but 3. They did whatever evil their mind could think of, and they didn't spare any part of my body, biting it to the...
By the way, guys, she needs an Oscar performance for this, by the way. Look at that. She's trying to force herself to cry, but no tears are coming out, and it just looks so fake. I mean, I've seen women cry better than this.
Extent that it was disgusting to look at. They didn't just rape, they were barbaric. They had bitten all over my body. They had an electric baton. I didn't know what it was. It was pushed into my private parts and I was tormented with electric shocks.
So you can see, guys, you know, she's completely given a completely different story with this one. So let's go back here. So she says there's 3 guys, right? Next thing she says, they did whatever evil their mind can think of. Okay. So let's go to the next part. They didn't spare any part of my body. Right, okay. Biting it to the extent it was disgusting to look at. Okay, so they were biting you, right? Okay. So next thing she says, they didn't just rape. So at this point she's saying she got raped. But on the other video, she says her friend got raped. And in this video, there's no mention of her friend. So what's going on? So here she says she was raped, she was bitten, right? And in the other video, all she says is that electric baton got stuck up her. But there's no mention of that here. So you can see they were barbaric. And they had bitten all over my body. So she says she's got bitten twice, right? So if she's basically saying that she's got bitten twice all over her body, she mentioned it twice in this video. Why didn't she mention it in the other video? So if she's mentioned it twice in this video, then obviously it's quite a distressing thing to happen to her. So why did she not mention it on the other video or on the tribunal? So you can see, guys, it's completely debunked. It's all lies. They had an electric button. I didn't know what it was. Oh really? She didn't know what it was. And I was tormented with electric shock. So that basically is true with the other video. Yeah, she mentioned this in the other video, but it's not rape. She didn't mention rape in the other video. She just mentioned this. So you can see that's all they're going on, and there's nobody in the media is picking up on this. Can you believe this shit? And look at her expression. No tears, no distress. It's like she's being paid to force to cry. And think about this, guys. You know, she's not coming out for her own benefit. She's not coming out for the benefit of all the Uyghurs. She wants this to stop. You know, she's sending a message out to the world that, you know, I'm gonna come out and I want this to stop happening to all the other women. You know, I'm happy to show my face to stop this from happening to anyone else. This is not the reason. The only reason she's doing this is to get a visa in the US, to live in the US and to make some money, right? Because she's in this video, she's clearly holding a $3,000 laptop, a brand new Mac Pro she's holding. How does she afford that? She's only a refugee. So she's getting money, obviously, being paid by the BBC to come up with these ridiculous facts, ridiculous stories. But the worst thing is her acting, guys. I mean, I've seen much better acting. The girl who came on the Iraq war saying all these babies were being taken out of incubators, she was genuine. She was crying her arse off. And when somebody looks at her, or somebody listens to her story, it's quite believable. But the problem is afterwards you find out it was a lie. So she was a very good actress. Yeah, you give her that. She was a good actress. But at least find a good actress here. At least make her believable. And not only that, make her stories match. If she goes to one news article and she gives a completely different story in another news article, and these articles are public, right? This is going on a tribunal. This is all over YouTube. She's got two different accounts of what's happened to her. One says she was raped, and the other one she says her friend was raped. So which one is it? Obviously it's bullshit, it's a lie. If this was in a court of law, it would have been thrown away instantly. Instantly would have been thrown away. You can't just come up on one video and say, oh, my friend was raped, but all they did to me was stick an electric baton up me, but I wasn't raped, I wasn't bitten at the time, it was just my friend, but I can hear what was happening to her. But in this video, they obviously, I think the BBC must have gave us some more money and said, look, that story about you with your friend being raped is not very good. You have to say you were raped, then we'll give you this brand new laptop, and we'll give you a visa to the US as well, if you say that. If you show your face and you say that, we'll give you everything you want. So she's not doing it out of the benefit of her heart. She's doing it out of money. She's doing it out of a visa. This is a completely different thing from a woman coming out. For example, Harvey Weinstein. If a woman comes out and says, "Oh, he raped me," it's completely different. You know, she's not gained any benefit. She's not making any money out of it. She's not making anything out of it. Her career is also gonna be down the drain, but she's doing it because, you know, she feels she has to, and she has to stop other women being subjugated by Harvey Weinstein. So when a woman comes out of her own accord and does it out of her own accord, it's different from someone who actually seeks money, wants to live in the US, and would do anything for a visa, and would do anything for money. That's how she comes across like. And if you look at her, you see no tears. She's trying her hardest to cry, so it's not even believable. Do you believe this shit? Seriously, and no media is picking this up. No media. The only thing these WION and Gravitas, the only thing they're frothing in their mouth on, they see these stories by these Uyghur women and they're picking it up and oh yeah, good story, yeah, pick this up, give her what she wants. Yeah, and they're proper frothing in their mouths without even checking the facts, without checking the backstory. It's just to fill up a stupid narrative that they got. Anything to bash China, anything. Whether it's fake, they don't care if it's fake or not. It's just a narrative, it's just a story. And a lot of people will see her account and will be fooled by her account, will be completely, 99% of people will probably believe it. Because that's how people are. Some people who are kind of clever will question it. Some people who actually look at something and say, oh, hang on a second, she needs to be cross-examined. This needs to go in a court of law. You can't just prove someone guilty just by her account. And when her account is false and she's given two different sides of a story, how can you believe this person? And when she's got motivation of staying in the US, motivation of having some money, how can you believe this person when you know she would do anything for money or anything for a visa? No Western article is picking this up. So you know what I mean, guys? This is completely debunked, completely. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop it here. Continue doing what you're doing, and again, I do request you guys to, support this channel. I want to spread the message to as many people as possible. Spread it on your Facebook, spread it on your social media, whether it's Chinese social media, Western social media, I don't care, but do what you can to support the channel. Let's build up the followers. Let's send the truth out there. And those people who do want to support me even more, you don't forget to join my Patreon or buy me coffee or any other donations you can provide. Because as you know, guys, I'm doing this for free. I'm not making any money out of it. A lot of my videos do get monetized because if you're pro-China, you do get demonetized. And as you know, guys, there's a lot more anti-China channels out there on YouTube than pro-China. So let's work together. Let's try and get a huge following. Let's try and even out that balance. So I'm looking at you guys to work with me, and I'm happy to kind of send out the truth out there. There's many more of these great videos to come where I'll be debunking a lot of the lies, Western media. So if you like my content, if you want me to continue doing what I'm doing, please don't forget to support us. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care for now. Bye.